Well, hello there, Call of Duty Warzone enthusiast. Are you perhaps struggling to frag out, keep your crosshair on an enemy at great distances, or even struggle with accuracy when sniping? This video is for you. My name is Sass, and I'll be your tour guide for today. Do remember, I stream on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 p.m. Central European Time. Please feel free to come and join. It will be a fantastic time. So whether you are an average gamer, try-hard champion of the people, weekend warrior, or even future pro, this video might help you. It could be that your current edpi could be too low, or perhaps most likely too high. Let's start with the terminology I'll be using in this video. The three main terms are as follows. You have DPI, which most people will be familiar with, that is dots per inch. This is also known as CPI, which is called counts per inch. These terms are interchangeable, but we'll use DPI for now. Secondly, you have in-game sensitivity, or in-game sense for short. And then thirdly is edpi, aka effective dots per image. Basically, edpi is your DPI times your in-game sense. Most pros and high-skill respected streamers that you may know play with an edpi of between 3000 and 4000, which is quite low. For example, Summit1G plays with an edpi of 3800. He uses a DPI of 400 and 9.5 in-game equals 3800. Shroud plays with a 450 DPI and a 7.5 in-game. And Dr. Disrespect, the man we all know, plays with a 400 DPI and a 9.8 in-game sense. And this is only to name a few. They might have been using this low EDPI for years and are quite familiar with it. Most people I know have a very high EDPI. Now I play on an EDPI of 5500. That's a DPI of 1000 and a 5.5 in-game sense. I used to play on a 1200 DPI and 8 in-game sense. That gave an EDPI of 9600, which wasn't bad, I felt, but I knew I was over-tracking on some shots and then sometimes undercorrecting to account for the high EDPI, which means my accuracy was not of the best. However, by playing around with the EDPI, I started to lower it bit by bit to find the sweet spot. And that is what this video is there to help you with. So the reason why you're all here. What we are aiming for is an EDPI of between 4000 and 6000. Basically, the higher the EDPI, the less you have to move your mouse, which means a lot of risk gamers have a very high EDPI. It makes sense. However, the less you have to move, the higher the possibility of over-tracking an opponent, especially if they are quite far and you have very little room to maneuver. Also, if you are a sniper, you are looking for a very low EDPI to limit the effect of flinching has on your shot. A lower EDPI will also help you move more accurately on those long shots, with just the top of a player's head showing above a small rock where he's hiding, afraid of your fragging. If you have a high EDPI, like I used to at 9600, any small movement to aim at a distance or even flick type shots, I would miss them, a lot of them. Only camping type shots where I could wait for the player to come into my crosshair, I would be quite effective as I don't have to move, they merely move. So as mentioned earlier, we are looking for an EDPI of between 4000 and 6000. I lowered my DPI immediately to 1000 from 1200. It also felt natural in Windows, the 1000 DPI, so it wasn't that big of a change. The next thing I did was change my in-game sensitivity, which meant that my EDPI went down by 200 and 250 increments at a time. I would play a few games with that, see how I felt, and I could feel I can go more, I can go more, I can go more. At one stage, I did lower it to 5000 EDPI. However, I did find myself under aiming, so in essence, not tracking enough. I bumped it up to 5500 and boom, the sweet spot. Now I feel I'm my most effective when aiming close range, medium range, long range and even sniping. tracking at a distance while people are running, coming down with parachutes. Everything just feels smoothly on this 5500 EDPI. Now, of course, there will be many of you who are better aimers than I am, as I'm just the average gamer and can better track than I can on higher EDPIs. The 6000, of course, is just a suggestion. This video is merely a guideline to help you find a comfort zone and be the best fragger you can be. So now that you know what the suggested EDPI is of between 4000 and 6000, play around, experiment, see what works for you. If something slightly higher works for you, fantastic. If something slightly lower works for you, also fantastic. This is purely to make you the best. Feel free to come check out my Twitch channel. I stream Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, 6 p.m. Central European Time and weekends, and we can discuss this. Also, feel free to come in and ask any questions. I'll always be willing to help and share any knowledge I have to guide us into a direction where everybody can triumph. If you liked the video and it helped you, please do like the video, comment on the video and share it around. Do make sure that you hit the bell icon to be notified of any videos that will be dropped in the future. What I have done is I've included a small frag video at the end of this section to show off the EDPI that I play with. You'll notice in there's close combat, medium range, long range, and a few sweet and sumptuous sniper shots. I do hope you enjoy it and I don't make a fool of myself. As always, good luck, have fun. Weggekry so.
Nee, niet. Oh, dit is nog gaaf van mij, oké.
Ek daar weer een gekry, so is fyn.
Ek het een deur.
Ek het nog gekry in die tower, moenie worry nie.
Is binnekant die huis, die boonste vloer.
Ek het een gedaan en gekill.
Oké, ek is soos... Ah, dat is een boer. Kijk, ek klik al die geld op die leeuw.
Kort hulp, gaffer. Hey, binne die huis.
Hit is dood.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Ja, ou upstairs is nog.
Achter jou, chef.
Kom. Kijk, ek het die tower gedaan en ek het die nuwe ou ingedaan wat aangekom het.
Nou, kom hulle terug.
Oké, opbrekken.
Mike was op.
Ik ga door. Hier is maar gebeur met my of is die choppers erg?
Bietjie hard vandag. Nou down op die drop.
Enemy that dropped in there. Oh no, it's a guy. Nicely done.
Kak.
Je weet. En nou, wat is het gebeurd?
What the guy that got you?
Daar komt nog iemand, daar is kalm uit.
Hij is gedaan. Hij is gedaan.
Fuck.
Down kill.
Sorry, ja.
Yes, dat was een nice kill hoor.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, what a down!
Achter je.
Enemies in the area. Moving.
Daar wordt gemerkt er een team.
Ja, maar...
Die sniper gekregen.
Dank je. Ja, ik kan uit de man, ik hier de je kan 1, 2, 3 naar kant. Ah,
Kijk.
Daar kant.
Zit hem down?
Ek het die ander een gekraak. Ander een dood.
Ja.
Die wipe.
Ja, je ziet niet zo. Je ziet niet zo. Je moet gaan terug en zit Tommy komt revive.
Ik kan niet.
Oh, is niemand niet. Oeh.
Oké, die ander een kill confirm.
Check die toren. Ja, hij is in de toren.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
nog ene.
Waar?
Ja, soos hulle in
Trinity, kom by ons.
Ja. Ag, fuck, val ek my moed toe.